Hello there, everybody. This is Noni117 Spore back with Rule the Waves 2, where we find out what happens when we take the all big gun concept to its extreme conclusion. Currently playing as Great Britain in August of 1911, after having successfully conducted a war with Germany 2 episodes ago. Um, I'm going to say pretty successfully. We are currently working on getting some ships out. Victorious and Mars will enter the main or enter in main fleet service soon, as well as the cruisers Retribution, Forte, and 5 Oak class destroyers. Now, I was thinking about building more or some actual proper light cruisers now, but I'm thinking about maybe holding back slightly. I mean, that was what I was promising to do last episodes. But now I'm thinking about holding back slightly, and instead of doing that, I'll probably still get more destroyers now that we have double torpedo tubes. Um, actually, wait until I think it is time to design a new battleship to follow on Victorious and Mars. Maybe I'll wait like one more turn, and then what I'll do this turn is I'll get some of these destroyers building. Although yeah, what I'll do is I'll build those new battleships, see where the budget is when I have like 2 battleships building, and if that budget is good, then I will you know um build a cruiser to follow up. I'll also get some subs. Oh, we have actually lost a couple subs now. E2 and E4 it looks like, as well as E11, E12. And getting some regular subs in service would be good. But yeah, let's design a new destroyer. So I'll take the Oak class and modify it. I might not do CDF with this destroyer. I could do a V turret. Um, let's maybe do a W work. Actually, you know what? I actually think the Oak design as is just really good. I guess the main thing I could do is I could take the W mount, change it to a double on the next class. Um, can't really get a center torpedo mount anywhere here. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll follow it up with. Just put that into an extra torpedo. Now that those destroyers are out, build Fortune class destroyers. Where are my cruisers? You. Okay, so let's actually check some 19.2 stuff. The Renards and the Savages are gonna need a rebuild, which does mean that I am gonna have to cover the Mediterranean with something else. Probably alarm class. Gonna get or Forte and Oak here in a turn. I think it is now time that we go build a new battleship class. So no cross-deck fire. F and K are gone. And if I look at the guns, so 12-inch Zero are our best quality, but I probably want 16-inch guns. If I look at the gun data, I'm going to go up to 15-inch turrets, maybe a 12-inch conning tower, and maybe like a 13-inch belt and a 3-inch deck. Okay, that's a way better spread. 4-inch turret top. So we can go up to 42,000 tons. So the lines are at about 32,000. So let's start with like 33,000 here. Um, so I want a BNX double. I would quite like a Q. I can barely get this. but I can get it. What do I want to name it? I kind of want to call this the Orion class. Unless we already have one called Orion. I don't think I have a battleship called Orion. Um, oh god. Which means I'm gonna have to get rid of the design. Do we have any battleships called Orion here? I don't see any HMS Orion yet. Yeah, I don't think we have an HMS Orion. Now I have to go back in and redo that whole thing. So stay with 21 knots, 13, 3, 15, 4, 12, 42,000 tons. No cross deck fire. Clear the turrets. A, B, X, Y, Q, double, 16-inch. Okay, yeah, there we go. And yeah, turrets-wise, she should actually be pretty protected. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna call this the Orion class. Even though she's like way bigger than an Orion. And I mean, I think part of the issue is, I mean, this ship's gonna cost so much that it's gonna cost a bunch of extra funds. So even when we get like Forte and Oak out, if I want to build two of these, that will probably consume all of the budget. Um, yeah. Now, how big is an Orion class? An Orion class. Oh god, those were like only 22,000 tons. But I mean, this would be completing around when. This would probably be more completing around the same time as like a Queen Elizabeth or a Revenge. Um, I'm look up HMS Canada. I think that battleship is going to be. We're basically looking at an enlarged version of that battleship. I'm looking at like the Iron Dukes, Griffiths, and Orions. It looks like what they do is that they have two funnels kind of here-ish. I'm going to actually get rid of Q, and I'm going to do R instead. And let's actually make sure that X is superimposed. I thought as I could do V. Wait, why am I not doing V? So the issue with V is your second. The issue with a V turret is secondary guns of a certain caliber. Yeah, secondary guns above a certain caliber. Um, you basically can't put secondary guns above a certain caliber. But I don't have any secondary guns, so that saves me some additional weight. Which means I can slightly decrease the cost. So there's literally no incentive for me to not go with V, and I don't know why I haven't been doing it this whole time. I'm gonna put a V turret on these ships. In short, I think that is a smart move. I feel like some people have probably been yelling at me for a few episodes now. Although they haven't yelled at me yet, but that's because I'm nowhere near this point yet in the where the actual series like being posted is. Um, Basically the YouTube series at the time of the recording is only at the I think it's only at the very start of like the Russian war or the second Russian war. So I'm like way ahead of that at this point. Anyways, So the V turret is interesting because normally what you do is, I do something like here and then something kind of like down here. And I'm thinking of if I want to do that or want to do something else. So then it would be something like this maybe. So I mean, if I do that, I kind of want to try to get more usage out of this point than just, this, or, alternatively this. So what if, because if you're actually looking at the battleships from this turret, I guess the question is this turret elevated above this turret? Or is this turret above elevated? Yeah, is this turret elevated above this turret or not? I don't think it would be if it's a conventional V turret. I think these two turrets would be on the same level and then this turret's lowered. Um, and modeling that in Rule Waves 2 is not easy. That funnel just slightly forward and that funnel just slightly forward as well. Now you just gotta make a decision on what I actually want to do. So maybe I'll do cut off about here, and then a bit of superstructure down here, but it's implied that this structure is like below the turret. What I can do is I can do like this out there, go back in. Now what I want to do is I want to try to snap this to a center line location, probably about there. Then snap it up here. That hopefully there isn't really much of a line formed there necessarily, and that up here I can use this as kind of like the base of an aft superstructure between those two turrets. Oh my god, that worked perfectly. That's a lot of detail already out of the first piece. Then the second one, um, normally you'd put in like secondary guns here, but we don't have this ship doesn't have any, so none of that involved. So actually, I'm gonna take this back here and then do something kind of like this, so we have a little bit of a platform back here. I think that was more like searchlights and stuff. There we go. All right, so with the remaining four, we're gonna probably need an aft mast back here. This will have to be the aft mast, and a bit of aft superstructure. We will need the, I guess, forward bit here. Maybe I could put a crane in if I have the extra parts for it, with extra things for it. I mean, I have four of these left, so I can try to get some detail in it. Lifeboats would be cool too. Like lifeboats, I think would historically be around here-ish. Um, okay, so if I start with structure 3, we'd be looking at a conning tower. Um, well, let's just kind of do like a base like this, and then I can try to get another smaller conning tower with another piece of structure somewhere in there. Um, then we have that over there, because that's gonna get covered up anyway, so that'll have a small gap to it. Um, I guess this would technically kind of go around the funnel about here. Now, I could do cranes with this. If I did one crane, how would it look? I don't know. Probably won't do cranes with it. Like that as a crane. Do like that. That kind of works. Although I couldn't put the lifeboats below the cranes, but I probably just won't bother. If that's structure 3, then structure 4 would go on top of structure 3. So what I'll probably do with structure 4 is, you know, start by modeling the conning tower a little better. That, and then this, and take this out to the side further, probably about there, probably about like, and something like that. That'll be structure 4. That looks okay. Structure 5 then would be the mast on top of structure 4. So that would probably start here-ish. I'll just that. Bikes out to the side. There. Bit. These ones kind of need to be more like this. Yeah, I guess that works. And then structure 6 can be the aft mast. The aft mast and aft superstructure would technically go on here. Although, historically, these ships really didn't have much of an aft mast, it looks like Georgia 5th didn't. Yeah, Canada did. HMS Canada. Um, so then I think that aft mast would be a little bit more minimal. Let's actually do. So I'm gonna do like I'm gonna start with this. Now like this shape there. Go exact center line. Then kind of do that. You know what? I think that works. There we go. I'm actually gonna like print screen that and show that off in the Discord. I think that's a good design. Um, uh, no thanks, not right now. Not with the money I have. I'm not happy with you, France. Okay, we got some money back from getting another cruiser and another destroyer into service. Although I would really like to get some light cruisers soon. Um, yeah, let's do some more powerful. Okay, that's very slightly pissed off Germany. And now, let's build 2 Orion-class battleships. And that is costing us a lot per turn. So I was kind of right to predict what I did. Even if I like reserve those 2 ships, it's still costing us a lot. Actually, you know what? I don't want one called Illustrious. So we can do Hannibal, Implacable, Irresistible. I'll do Caesar. I'll rename you Caesar. All right. I think that is good for this episode. Thank you, everyone, Thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, Nonim17 Spore. We got Battleship done. I canned the new light cruiser plans. Maybe we will. Actually, no, we're not going to be able to afford them even when the Fortune class is done. We'll probably. Actually, no, we will be able to afford them soon. Um, I think next episode we'll make the new light cruiser plans. Yeah, with that, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys next time then. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below. Only the Discord's important. Bye!